Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here, time for another Red vs. Blue blind reaction. And today I'm going to be looking at more of Season 14, episodes 13 through 18, I believe. And I'm looking forward to it. I've been enjoying the season so far. I like how it's like a big grab bag of all sorts of different things, most of which have been pretty interesting. Especially like the whole, well, not really a backstory, but look into a past episode of Felix and Locust last time. That was really cool and really stylish and really interesting, and a good look into those characters who, I mean, they're newer characters and they're characters who left a big impression, so it was good to get more of them. And especially in such a different way than I'm used to in Red vs. Blue. That made it really pretty neat. So hopefully there'll be something that interesting here in this one. We got another hour, and hopefully it'll include some pretty cool stuff. So let's get started and find out. Here we go.
Who would win in a fight? Now, if that's not the most popular question asked around Project Freelancer...
Okay, we're going to the freelancers?
Oh, no, wait. It'd probably be, hey, where do these AI keep coming from?
Yeah.
Or, have you noticed that we're looking pretty evil lately? Anyway, there's been plenty of action-packed punch-outs and kick-ass karate matches over the years, but we never really saw a matchup between two of our heaviest hitters, Carolina and the Meta.
Oh, well that sounds like a good matchup. Meta versus Carolina, Dawn of Awesome. Well, this will be good. Okay.
Hey. Yeah? You ever wonder who'd win in a fight between Carolina and the Meta?
No. Only hopeless nerds on the internet care about that kind of crap.
Wow.
Yeah? Why do you think
Calling
I'm
them out.
asking you?
Wow. Calling him out.
Well, yeah, I guess. Carolina would definitely win.
Oh.
Bullshit. You're just picking her because you're scared of girls. This is way scarier. He threw a warthog at me.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't realize scariness was the deciding factor in a fight to the fucking death. Genius. Hey, Reds! What are you talking about? Oh, Griff was just asking what would happen if Carolina and Meta fought. By who? One another. Another who? What?
Just ignore it.
Oh,
Yeah.
death battle.
Oh,
I mean, sure.
we're actually saying it.
Awesome. Hang on. I know some smart people that can help. Be right back.
Oh, is this going to be a Death Battle crossover?
Do you have any idea what he's talking about?
No, but I do know that you're still fucking wrong.
Okay, I'm back.
That was fast.
Yep, I call Command and they get two of their best scientists fighting people to help us. Their best. Really. And that's how you write your
Okay.
in book.
Here we go.
All right, enough
I know that
screwing around.
voice.
We've got a job to do. Oh, fine.
I think you're forgetting that Command's best
Boomstick.
is to step up from incompetent.
They said it's donut.
I
Yep.
rest my case.
Introducing Cheese and Boomstick! It's Whiz and Boomstick.
Wow, those are the dumbest names I've ever heard.
Franklin Delano Donut.
And I retract my previous statement.
Yeah, well, you've got the dumbest face I've ever seen.
I thought you were supposed to be smart. I'm wearing a helmet.
Oh my God, me too! Alright, so how you guys do this? You just like draw names out of a hat? Cast some chicken bones around? It's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Why did you say it like that? Just watch.
Okay, we're doing this.
Before there was Red vs. Blue, there was Project Freelancer. The Freelancers were highly trained soldiers with experimental weaponry and a mission so secret, not even they knew what it was.
Kinda stupid in hindsight, but these were true soldiers. The biggest and strongest of them all was Agent Maine.
Maine was the muscle of the team, relying on his brute strength, wrestling styles, and
It's
his
like I'm not even
unwavering
watching Red
ferocity
vs.
to
Blue anymore.
intimidate and crush his foes.
While he likes carrying an M6G
Straight
Magnum
up Death
pistol
Battle
into
episode.
battle, he really likes a certain alien
Uh-huh.
grenade launcher he stole, the Type 25 grenade launcher, aka the Brute Shot.
Griff shot.
Seriously, look at this thing. It's got a blade and can fire up to 4 rounds in 3 seconds. Let's test that, shall we?
Hey, that's mine. Give it back.
Oh, okay. Poor Griff.
Well, in conclusion, I love this thing. So the guy was was a badass fighter. Too bad Project Freelancer ended up turning him into a monster.
Long story short, the director of Project Freelancer received a rare artificial intelligence for testing.
The director imagined an army of super soldiers paired with AIs, but he could only get the one.
Being the resourceful scientist he was, the director decided to torture the AI, forcing it to separate its raw emotions into multiple personalities to save itself. These personalities were captured as individual AI fragments and paired with different freelancers. Trust me, that's science.
Maine was given Sigma, the AI fragment representing ambition and creativity. And apparently, being creative means you're fucking evil.
Desperate to gather his fellow AI fragments and reform
Seems
into
about
a
right.
perfect AI, Sigma manipulated and brainwashed Maine, turning him into the murdering psychopath known as the Meta.
The Meta went on a rampage, betraying his fellow freelancers and stealing their AIs. He was like the Predator, but bigger, meaner, and with tons of overpowered equipment.
His domed energy shield creates a nigh-impregnable force field.
It can block bullets, explosions, and even shells from tanks. Allow us to demonstrate.
Wow.
Here's Griff inside an energy shield.
Yeah, so?
And here's a tank operated by Caboose.
And what could go wrong? Fire in the hole in one!
Whew. Let's try that again, Blue Buddy.
Yes, sir, Captain Notepad.
Wow. Of
Wait,
course.
You ran out of... Ah!
Now,
Lots
if
of Griff
the energy
abuse.
shield had been there, Griff would have been fine.
Wow! Science is fun. I've said it for years!
As if that weren't enough, the Meta's active camouflage turns him practically invisible. His strength boost enhancement grants him, well, super strength.
Yes.
And most impressively, his temporal distortion device can slow time to a crawl.
He can turn invisible and stop time? This guy sounds unstoppable.
Unfortunately, running so much equipment alongside so many AI fragments consumes a lot of power. But that hasn't stopped him from killing several freelancers and stealing 7 other AIs.
Not to mention, the dude can take a hit and keep on going, even when that hit is taking 9 shots point blank to the neck. Man, and I thought my voice made my throat hurt. No wonder he never talks.
The only thing that could stop him was when a couple of idiots stabbed him in the chest, tied him to a car, and threw that car off a cliff into the freezing ocean.
But let's be fair, Wiz. That's a pretty fucking hardcore way to go.
Hey, wait a minute. Where'd you get all this footage? Have you been spying on us?
Don't worry about it.
Leading the troops of Project Freelancer, Agent Carolina was supposedly the best of the best. She commanded the team through many successful missions, mastered several martial arts, and her top spot on the leaderboard seemed untouchable.
Until a mysterious stranger showed up out of the blue and ruined everything. But we'll get to that later. Carolina carries a wider variety of weapons than most freelancers. Over the course of her career, she's favored the standard Magnum pistol, dual plasma rifles, a grappling hook which can operate in outer space, a humbler stun device which is basically a shock baton, and a long-range BR-55 battle rifle. It's not as flashy as a shotgun, but it's got an impressive range of over 3,000 feet.
Wow.
Oh, why me?
It just feels right.
Like many other freelancers, Carolina also possesses an AI companion. Several, actually, but for this matchup, we'll be focusing on the time she spent with Epsilon, the
Makes
memory
sense.
of the original Alpha AI the director fragmented. It's also known as Church. Like the other AI fragments, Epsilon experiences time 205 times slower than a human being, and therefore drastically speeds up Carolina's thoughts and reaction time.
Too bad he's kind of an asshole. And by kind of, I mean that's basically his thing.
Guys, I'm an asshole.
In her post-freelancer career, Carolina made it her mission to track down as much experimental armor equipment as possible. And let me tell you, she did a pretty damn good job. Like Maine, she managed to acquire the domed energy shield, but also picked up adaptive camouflage, a speed boost, and a healing unit.
Unfortunately, just one AI fragment isn't enough to run all of this equipment at once. In battle, if Carolina's not careful, she can accidentally push Epsilon too far and essentially short-circuit him.
Yeah, for a leader, she's kind of hot-headed and super competitive. Like when Agent Texas joined the Freelancer crew and started showing her up, Carolina started making a lot of stupid mistakes.
There's a lot going on here. Turns out the director was Carolina's father all along, and Tex was actually the AI fragment memory of his deceased wife. Meaning Carolina's greatest rival for her father's approval was actually her own mother.
Wait, what? You're making that up.
You guys didn't know that? Where have you been? Pay attention.
Seriously, guys, it's like super obvious. Huh. Suddenly everything makes a lot more sense. Fuck, dude. Remember when all we used to do was stand around and talk? Yeah, good times. Good times.
They were.
Ow. Still love this thing.
Regardless, Carolina
Boomstick and
is
Sarge
one
would be
tough woman.
friends.
She's defeated several other freelancers, saved an entire planet from civil war, and once blocked the shockwave of a nuclear explosion.
She and Epsilon were even skilled enough to track down dear old Dad after he went into hiding, just to help him kill himself. Jeez, that got dark real fast.
Yeah.
I'm your true warrior.
All right,
Well,
the
she wasn't,
commands are
but that's
set.
a
Let's
cool
end
line.
this debate once and for all.
It's time for a death battle! Yeah!
Well, this will be fun. Mother of invention.
Time.
Oh, yeah, just 0.03 milliseconds too slow. Looks like I'm picking the movie tonight.
Wow.
Can it not be another garbage action movie?
Oh, come on, they're hilarious. Everyone talks in one-liners and the plot's non-existent. It's like the characters are just there to beat the shit out of each other. Uh-oh.
What is it?
Just
I think we're about to have company.
I see what you did there.
Name.
Not exactly. Okay, if we win, you can totally pick the movie.
Here we go.
Not working!
I can see that.
Nice. Come on, Carolina. Oh. Cool.
You sure you can't set that thing to kill?
I...
Just hold on!
Well, that's cool. The most dynamic fight in a while. I mean, some of those season 13 ones were pretty good, but...
Where is he?
I'm on it. Scanning. Your left!
Oh. And, of course, it comes down to punches. I would think he has an advantage when it's just a fist fight.
Church,
Come on.
I need armor enhancement.
Which ones?
All of them.
Wow.
That doesn't seem like a good idea. Huh?
Yeah, he's got his armor enhancements too.
Shit. Damn it! Okay. Focusing on the healing unit. I got you. Carolina, can you hear me?
Oh. I like this music.
You got him! Okay, seriously, what the fuck? Hey, wait! Hold up. Hey, so I know you're about to pummel her ginger face in and all, but you also only talk in grunts, so I'm just gonna say this one line for you, okay? Just this one time. Oh! Son of a bitch!
Oh.
Church,
Yeah?
no action movies.
Okay, I don't know.
Holy shit! I know! He did not even have a head under his helmet! He was a ghost the whole time!
Wow.
I told you!
Like Bruce Willis. Bullshit! He should have won!
Not true, Griff. As the freelancer leaderboard proves, strength isn't everything.
Carolina's mastery of martial arts let her hold her own, and her use of equipment allowed her to match and even counter the metas. He may have gained an upper hand with his temporal distortion, but Carolina's healing unit quickly repaired damage done during the attack.
Even though the meta had all that powerful equipment, it drained his suit's energy way too fast. Carolina tried to use all of her equipment at once and failed. Luckily, she had Epsilon to change tactics and focus on recovery.
Which brings us to what is perhaps the most important factor of the fight, the relationship between Freelancer and artificial intelligence. The meta was brainwashed and manipulated by 8 different AI, effectively filling his head with an unintelligible mess of voices and commands. In contrast, Carolina and Epsilon worked together as partners with a mutual trust, both capable of making judgment calls to make up for each other's weaknesses.
Whatever. I still say it should have been the meta.
The guy who can't tell the difference between a car and a Puma.
I can tell the difference! It was a matter of comparison!
The meta just couldn't get ahead of his competition.
The winner is Agent Carolina.
Okay, I guess I can accept that. I mean,
What in Sam hell are you boys doing in here?
oh,
Fraternizing with the Blue Devil and a... Who the hell are these dirtbags?
Whoa, easy there, sir. We're just here from command.
Hey, nice shotgun. I like the cut of your jib.
Well, what do you know? Someone who has an eye for the finer things.
I knew it.
Believe it.
You know, you remind me of someone. Almost like the son that I never wanted.
Oh, that's funny. I was about to say you're like the pappy I never had. When I was a kid, he ran out on us to join the army and never came back.
oh,
Huh. Well, how about that? Time to move along, I guess. Nothing to see here. Doop, 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 doop.
What a nice guy.
yeah. Well, that explains a lot. Well, that was fun. Long episode, too. I mean, it was basically a death
I got
battle.
A joke for you. What's black and white and red all over? Oh, snap. Wait. This joke doesn't make any sense until you see the next story.
Oh.
Okay, so I'll just describe it to you then, so you'll get my joke. It's about another group of reds and blues, and it's really funny, and, man, you know what? I'm just gonna keep working on my material.
Okay. Gray versus Gray.
What I'm trying to say is,
I don't care what you're trying to say. What I'm actually saying is...
My red-hearted mama always told me not to trust a dirty blue, and I'm sure I'm gonna start now.
Quiet. We've been here for 3 hours, and we haven't been able to compromise on anything. We're no closer to peace than when we started.
Well, Hutch, we'd already have peace if you Reds would all just die already, like decent people.
Or peacefully surrender.
After you're all dead.
I love the
Wynn,
old-fashioned
take control
voices.
of your men. Need I remind you we're locked in here, and those doors won't open until we reach an agreement. Or we're all dead.
Whose idea was that anyway?
Mine. Deal with it.
Well, looks like we gotta get to peacemaking, or we're gonna be in more trouble than a bull moose in Blood Gulch.
Okay.
Oh, God, why do I keep spitting in my helmet?
This is hopeless. What are the odds of us actually reaching peace?
Statistically insignificant, my dear naive Squatch. We're as good as dead.
Fine by me. The only good red is a dead red.
A dead red with bedhead.
In a lead shed, he said.
Knock it off, boys. Especially you, Cobb. Remember which side you're on here.
Sorry, Hutch. Got caught up in the moment. No way I'm gonna mistake myself for a two-faced, mud-sucking blue.
That's it. We're out of here. Deuce, bust open those doors. You're leaving over my dead body.
Yeah,
Oh.
Oh my God, there's a murderer in here. I gotta get out of here.
Okay.
Don't even bother, Squatch. Those doors aren't opening.
Reg is correct. We're not leaving until we find peace, or we're all dead.
Well, it's obvious who shot Hutch. It was Wynn.
Me? Why me?
You're the leader of the Blues. You benefit the most from his death.
Yeah, see? My commander wouldn't hurt a fly, unless it was a red. Oh, wait.
I believe it was you who said the only good red is a dead red.
What? You're accusing me now? You're the one with those weird-looking shifty eyes. I mean, look at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Definitely
He's doing it
shifty.
right now.
I'm not doing anything. Or am I?
Okay.
Okay, look, people, we gotta sort this out. Now let's try what we used to do back home on Alpha Centauri A. A good old-fashioned lineup.
Good idea, Cobb. Everybody stand against that wall.
Can't even really tell which are blues and reds with black and white.
Isn't there normally a witness?
Well, I guess that's kind of the
that
point with the
identifies
title.
Oh. Right.
Here's how we're gonna do it. One by one, let's step forward and say, I shot Hutch. You first, Cobb.
All right. I shot Hutch.
Whoa,
Don't shoot! I was just saying what he told me to say.
This isn't gonna work. No lineup.
Everybody say, I shot Hutch. Oh, great idea, Wynn. Don't sass me, Squatch.
Any other bright ideas, gentlemen?
I suppose we could... wait a second.
Oh.
Well, this doesn't seem right. Uh-oh.
Where's my third red? Reds come here. Blue stays there.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what is happening here?
Yeah, hold on. I'm a little confused.
Look, Blue, will you just call your man over?
Yeah. Hey, Squatch, bring our guy over.
What? Why me?
What in heaven's name is taking you people so long?
Well, you all look the same.
No, we don't. We're red. You know, the color of tomatoes, celery,
Okay.
It's blue.
What are you, stupid? Celery's purple.
I don't know what color celery is. I don't know what color anything is. Everything just looks gray.
Okay.
Do you mean to tell me that you can't see colors?
I don't think anyone here can see colors.
Neither can I.
Okay, yeah, cards on the table. I just see everything in shades of gray.
What a coincidence.
Wow, amazing.
Well,
Interesting
chaps, it appears
how
we
that
are
works
all
out.
Extremely colorblind.
What are the odds of that?
I don't know.
Me. All of us have been fighting
Not
blue
very
versus
high.
red this whole time, and nobody could see color? We were always on opposite sides of the map, and I always thought those were random code names like Delta Squad or Green Team.
All right, everyone calm down. Now, we had a way of settling disputes like this back on good old Cassiopeia. Yeah, stars aren't planets. Yes, they are. Big, glowing planets.
Good, yeah. Fight.
Wait, who the hell are you?
I'm one of you reds. Obviously.
Deuce.
I mean, us reds. Us reds, yeah, see?
Deuce, we all know it's you. You've got a 2 on your shoulder.
Ah, but our dear Regina bears the same symbol.
Yeah, and I'm clearly Reg.
Yeah, see? That's exactly what Deuce would say. Reg is a girl. Damn right I am.
Deuce, why the hell are you trying to switch sides anyway?
Hey, you gotta answer him. All right, screw this. I'm killing them both.
Yes, excellent.
What?
Hey! See? Hey.
Wait, the guns.
Huh?
Whoever shot Hutch will be missing a bullet. See? Full clip. Wasn't me. So, who's next? How about you, Squatch?
Come on, Squatch. Show us your gun.
What's wrong, dear Squatch? Something to hide.
Fine, it was me.
Oh.
I killed Hutch. I didn't mean to. The lights went out and I panicked. I get jumpy in the dark. I swear I didn't mean it.
Well, wait just a corn-shucking minute. Now that I think about it, I heard a shotgun go off. That ain't a shotgun.
Oh.
Well, chaps, it's been fun, but I'm afraid.
Wait! It was me!
Reg?
You're such an idiot.
Yeah, see? Killing's all I've ever been good at. If we had peace, I just don't know what I'd do.
Thanks, Deuce. But I'm afraid I've got to come clean. I shot Hutch. Never trusted him. When the lights went out, I saw my opportunity to strike.
What? I'm not lying, Win. I shot him, too. I always envied
Maybe you
Hutch's
all
position.
shot him.
I'd make for a much better leader. Just listen to my accent.
But
Yes.
then that
Accents are
means-
important.
We all shot Hutch?
Yes. Except for Reg, it seems.
All right, you got me. I swapped guns with Hutch after I shot him. You see, when I was first stationed here, Hutch stole my rations, and from that day forward,
All right. No one cares to hear your full story.
Well, shucks, we all shot him. At exactly the same time, in exactly the same place.
What are the odds of that? Well, if we're being completely honest with each other, I think this is for the best. I mean, I never really wanted peace.
Oh, get out of town. I don't want truth either.
yeah, I was just kind of going along with what everyone else seemed to want.
Well, that is just too funny. You know, I'm glad we were able to set our differences aside and come to a unanimous, peaceful resolution.
Okay.
A subsequent autopsy revealed that Hutch died of a heart attack immediately after the lights went out. What a goddamn shame.
Okay. Well, that was weird. Definitely creative.
Alrighty, amigos. It's time for another one of Vic's stories. Now,
Well, this'll be good.
time I was thinking of hitting you all with the origin of
Friendship.
Oh.
Whoa, dude. How did you get in here?
I used the door.
You
Oh,
used the
Caboose.
door to get into this fourth wall breaking episode prologue? You found a door to do that?
Yep, it was next to the broken window by the men's restroom.
I am not even mad.
Thank you.
So did you have a story or something, dude?
Oh, yep, thank you for asking.
Well, all right, Blue Amigo. The floor is yours.
Oh. Caboose's Guide to Making
Hello.
Friends.
My name is Caboose.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me, yeah, I said, Caboose. Thank you. Yeah, so,
Caboose.
anyway, for a really long time, I lived in this canyon. And it was pretty great.
Blood
I
Valley.
had friends. They really liked me.
They did.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. But not because I'm psychic. You're thinking, Caboose, how did you get so good at making friends? I like to make friends too. We could have sandwiches together.
Mhm.
Well, I will tell you.
especially if you share those sandwiches and their peanut butter. First, you need to know what makes good friend material. Cotton is most people's favorite friend material, mainly because it is soft. But in my personal experience, it catches on fire pretty easy.
Okay.
Other friend materials you may want to avoid are cactus, snow, water left over from melted snow, spiders,
Wow.
rock,
Tucker's
and
rough.
imaginary. Speaking from personal experience, I really like metal. Metal is pretty much the best material for making friends because it is durable. It is really strong. And even if it's a little cold at first, it eventually warms up.
Wow.
But now, you have to figure out what kind of friends you want to make. Sometimes it's good to have a friend that listens to you when you talk. Especially when you get to the part where you saved them and they called you a hero and not a bad name. Other times, it's good to have a friend that will go on adventures with you. They can push you outside of your comfort zone.
Wow.
And you can push them back. Just remember that being a friend is sometimes pretty hard work. Good friends will always be there for you.
Of course.
They
Was
give
waiting
you
for
a
Freckles.
piggyback ride, or murder evil soldiers. But whenever your friends are having a hard time, you have to be there for them too. Yep, friends are pretty great, but there is nothing better than having a best friend. I mean, except for maybe ice cream. Or, like, talking horse.
Yes, yes. Talking horses are always good.
But best friends are the best because they're the person you can talk to about anything. You can spend all your time with them, tell them secrets, you know, talk about how Tucker is stupid.
Wow.
I mean, he really is just, it's just awful. But sometimes you will lose a friend.
Aww.
Sometimes even your best friend.
Tragic.
Maybe you grow apart. Maybe you get into a fight. Maybe they're destroyed in an electromagnetic pulse. These things happen. It's just a sad, 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 sad part of life. But you know, I think the very best thing about friends, the thing most people forget about anyways, is that no matter how many friends you do lose, you can always make more. And that's pretty neat.
Actually pretty poignant there at the end. Good going, Caboose.
Around the end of their time in Blood Gulch, the Reds and Blues had a run-in with one bad brochacho, the AI Omega, a.k.a. O'Malley, a.k.a. Lord Satan Von Kills-A-Lot. This dude
don't remember that name,
infecting
but
people's brains via their helmet radios and making them do all sorts of evil stuff. Yeah, I don't get how it works either, but man, what I wouldn't give to see what he saw inside of their heads.
Oh.
If only there was some kind of
Well,
short story that was...
Okay, headcanon. I like it.
Come out so I can shoot you, you fuckstick!
Where did Caboose go?
I don't see him! Caboose! Come out, Caboose! All we want to do is shoot you!
Don't listen to them. It's a trick.
This is Freelancer Text broadcasting on an open channel.
Private church broadcasting on an open channel. Why are the Blues on the radio?
Who knows? Hey, Blues, shut the fuck up! Get off our radios and quit running our batteries down!
Yes, your mind now belongs to me, Tex. With your body, I shall exact my diabolical... Wait a minute. What's this? A nose? No. No! This is not the brain I meant to infest!
Oh my, a guest. glass of our finest Irish whiskey.
Do I have to? I'm just so lazy and gross, and I'm pretty sure I disrespect you behind your back.
Simmons.
I just can't prove it yet.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Fine. I don't respect you.
Wow.
Sorry about that. I'm so happy you're here. Welcome to Chez Simon. It's not often I have company.
I'm leaving.
What? But you just got here. You can't leave.
If you attempt to hold me against my will, I shall remove your eyes from your tiny skull and replace them with ping-pong balls with similar eyes drawn on them.
Okay.
This guy causing you trouble, Simmons?
Stand down, Sarge. Stand down. I'm sure it's just a miscommunication. Nothing to worry about.
Understood. But if he gets up to any funny business, kapow! Excuse me?
Oh, Sarge. You're the best commanding officer a gentleman could have.
Well, that just means the world to me. Coming from you, son. I don't mean son as a term of endearment or as a celestial body, but as a subtle way of telling you that you're secretly my true offspring.
Oh.
Even though I'll never admit it in public or to anyone else.
I guess everyone is secretly Sarge's son.
Oh boy, I can't wait to show you around. I've been planning for this day for a very long time.
You plan to have your mind invaded by artificial intelligence?
You can never be too careful. Now first I have some safe extra credit homework for my 12th grade calculus class. I figured we could do that together, then daydream about all the pretty girls I had a crush on in college. I remember all of them. They
Of course you
hang
do.
out next to the repressed memories I have of them rejecting me. You know, I don't remember.
I will not stand for this torture!
Not the face!
Do it now, or I will kill every last one of you, and then everyone else here as well, just to prove a point.
Wait a minute. Who said that? Did I say that?
We said it, you fool! I'm in control now!
Whoa. I sound badass. Make me tell Griff to suck it.
Suck it, you fool! And what's wrong with your voice? Nothing. Why does something have to be wrong with my voice? Maybe something's wrong with your voice. Ever think about that, cocksucker?
Shit! No! No! Sarge is gonna kill me!
I mean cocksucker, sir!
There. Happy, you dimwit?
Yep. Nailed it, asshole.
Simmons is getting a promotion. Ow, the back of my lower legs. Ow, the side of my head, the back of my face, the front of my front.
Hey, wait! Tex is beating us up!
Tex?
Give me the controls back. You're doing it wrong.
Not a chance, you paper-skinned nitwit. Listen to me. You've been walked all over your entire life. Aren't you ready to take charge and change that?
Yeah, I am. I am ready.
Good. Then trust me, and together we will rule this galaxy and that.
Church, are we still talking on the radio?
Oh, thank God, an exit.
Wow.
What? No, come back. I said I was ready. No.
Hey, this is just like that time with your dad.
Shut up.
'Cause I'd love to talk on the radio. What? What am I doing in this idiot? Eegagagurk.
Crap. Sarge, I need you to do me a favor.
I like to especially not for some reason.
I am going to kill all of you.
Ah! It's Tex! Run away!
Hey, O'Malley.
Well, look who it is.
I don't want to fight you. I want to talk.
Oh! It appears you're finally ready to play our little game. Very well. Let's talk, Tex. Assuming, of course, no one will barge in here and force me out of this.
Oh.
I can't help but feel I set myself up for that one.
Yeah.
Gentlemen and gentlemen, please welcome the man of the hour, Franklin Delano Donut! Thank you. The pleasure is all mine.
Oh, dear
Gotta love the
please tell
sparkles.
me I'm not where I think I am.
Well, hey there, Omega. Welcome to my lightest red head.
Do not ever call it that again.
You got it, buddy. The cool kids all call it the donut hole anyway.
Wow.
The first order of business will be murdering the cool kids.
No! It's my body!
Exactly! It's my choice! And another thing, why do I do as much work as you guys, but I only make 92%?
Blast! Where the devil am I now? Freeze, dirtbag! Oh, god damn it. Alright, soldier, I want rank and name on the pronto. We've got a war to win.
Alas, I am tripped!
The Blues are scheming. There's an evil AI on the loose, and senility keeps trying to overtake the hippocampus. And who are they?
I expect all authority for no ascertained reason.
Stress relief? Well, I'm really growing rather tired of this.
What's up?
What? No characteristic decorations? No comedic interpretations?
Who's got time for that?
You smell and you're gross and no one likes you and everyone likes me.
Get back here, you little shit!
We're here. Is anyone hurt? No one needs to be killed.
I got a mask. Nobody move!
Ah, that's it. I can't take anymore. Wait a minute. This place. It feels familiar.
Mm-hmm.
What is this?
Oh. Okay.
Hey! So I guess you're, like, what, here to take over my brain?
Wait. You're not going to oppose me?
Look, man, I've been running this mess all by myself for years. If you really want a piece of this bullshit, then by all means. I really cannot be bothered to care at this point.
Yes. Yes, this is it. Finally. I've never felt more at home. I've never felt more alive. This is it. This is the beginning of the end for all. Nothing can stop us now. Just nothing can stop us.
Wow.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Well, that was interesting.
So, you remember when everybody thought Church died and became a ghost?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, turns out he was actually an AI program.
Yep.
Spoiler alert. Anyway,
well, I think
he eventually
would know
transferred
that
himself
if you're
into a memory unit with the
this
hope
far
of
in.
uniting with his ex-girlfriend Tex, who was also a computer person thing, it turns out. Yeah, love is complicated like that, I guess. Anyway, Church tried to relive his own memories over and over again, just hoping that one day he would find Tex, and they'd be together and live happily ever after. Only problem is, sometimes he didn't exactly remember everything right. Second spoiler alert.
Oh. Get bent.
Church? Hey, Church! Church!
Huh? What?
I said we could blow up the whole goddamn world with this thing.
What? Are you talking about Sheila?
Who?
The tank. Oh, wait, right. That doesn't happen till later. Sorry.
You named the tank Sheila.
Yeah. I mean, she just kind of looks like a Sheila to me, you know? So, what were you saying?
You know what? Forget what I said. We can definitely pick up chicks in this thing. Probably 2 or 3 chicks apiece.
Oh, man. Listen to you. What are you going to do with 2 chicks?
Church, like I've always said, women are like Voltron. The more you hook up, the better it gets.
And what chicks are we going to pick up
Great
exactly?
line.
What are you, the rookie? We've got a whole base full of them right here in the canyon.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. What?
Hi! I just wanted to let you know the general stopped by and picked up the flag. Also, I think she likes me.
What? Yeah, okay. Whatever, moron. Seriously, dude, what's with this guy?
I gotta go check on something.
Okay.
Alright, don't panic, just think. You're reliving your memories. You're here to find Tex. As long as you didn't misremember anything, you should be good. Tucker's fine. Caboose is, the way he is. Kaden seems to be intact. That means the only thing I could have possibly gotten wrong is...
Freeze, dirtbag.
Well, shit. Oh, dear God in heaven, no.
Stow it, Blue. Thought you could sneak up on our base, did you? Well, you gotta get up pretty early in the morning to pull one over on the red team. And Sunshine, it looks like you overslept.
Sarge?
Okay.
You?
Yes. I can surmise being so swiftly outmaneuvered by your enemy must be...
Well, this is
so wrong. This is
Yeah.
so fucking wrong.
Hey, do not interrupt me while I'm berating you. Now hurry up
It's
and come with
interesting,
me.
though.
Huh?
You're my prisoner, Blue Boy. Think I'm just gonna let an enemy combatant wander around out here without taking action?
Well, never made a big deal about it before.
Oh.
Oh, please tell me that was the world's worst fever dream.
The prisoner's awake, ma'am.
Oh, I need mental bleach. Or just regular bleach. I don't want to live in this world.
Thanks for the sit rep, Private Simmons. How are upgrades on the defense network coming along?
Almost finished, ma'am. Just waiting on Griff to calibrate the power couplings.
Where am I? What is with all that noise?
Renovations to the base, of course. What did you think? We were just standing around all day over here, yammering about the mysteries of life? We got a war to win, son. And I intend to...
This is Red Base? It's
Wow.
huge! Ow!
Simmons, if he interrupts me again, shoot him in the lap.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
Yep, good old Blood Gulch Outpost number 1. Seemed like it needed a little something extra is all. So we excavated new sublevels, set up perimeter defenses, added a state-of-the-art entertainment facility, planted an herb garden, installed a jacuzzi.
Don't forget about the new shower head, ma'am.
Good point, Simmons. That is a damn fine shower head with multiple pulse settings.
Where'd you find time to do all of this? Where'd it come from?
Oh, not too long. When'd we get started, Simmons?
Last week, ma'am.
Wow.
Seemed longer. As for the supplies, we just put in a requisition with command.
Wait, you mean we could have... All we had to do was... We just had to ask?
Hey, what's with all the shouting? Trying to get some beauty rest up here. Yeah, like rest is gonna fix that face.
Oh, God. Just put a bullet in my head.
Private Griff, you're supposed to be calibrating the power couplings.
I know. That's why I told Donut to do it once she got back with the headlight fluid.
What's Donut gonna be like?
I'm back. No headlight fluid. But I got a flag thing. It's in the dining room? The dining room? Donut, don't you know anything about interior decorating? That cerulean flag is gonna clash with everything in the base! Man, who cares about decorating? If it were up to me, I'd get down on my hands and knees and I'd tear up all the carpet in this base.
Of course.
What's with the blue guy?
I know what I should have expected from you. Hello? Anybody home?
I can get behind this version of Red Team.
Griff, apprehend those enemy combatants!
Freeze?
Hi, Church. Tucker? Caboose? The hell kind of rescue operation is this?
Man, I'm not here for you. I'm here for them.
What?
Hey, baby.
Oh.
I've never been with a plus-size girl before, and I bet you've never hooked up in an armored military tank. How about we scratch a few things off our bucket list?
Plus size my fat ass! Oh, right.
Bow chicka, ow, ow.
Excellent, Private Griff. We may make a respectable soldier out of you yet.
Well, Sarge, it looks as though we've successfully captured the entire Blue Army.
Indeed it does, Simmons. Radio command immediately and inform them of the good news.
Yes, ma'am. And might I compliment you on your decisive victory?
You might.
So, what happens to us?
Good question, dirtbag. Ladies, let us discuss the terms of the Blue Army's surrender. Lopez.
Oh.
Lopez, keep an eye on them.
Si, senorita.
That cannot possibly, Jack.
Even Lopez. Oh.
Tex? Tex! Oh my God, Tex! You're here!
Well, this seems to be where all the action is.
Tex?
Yeah.
What voice filter?
Let me think about this for a second. Yeah, I'm cool with it, but I'm out.
Hey, Church. Church! Church?
Huh? What?
I was saying, how about you and me go for a ride in this tank? I can show you the cannon.
Tucker, what the fuck is wrong with?
Oh.
What the fuck
is wrong with?
Okay, well this is...
Oh, come on!
That was great.
ever have a song stuck in your head?
Yeah?
Yeah, me too. Over 5,000 to be exact. Agent Florida downloaded his entire music library to my hard drives before kicking the aspirin-filled bucket. Dude was really big into bare naked ladies.
I wonder why.
But for me, my heart goes out to the classics. Hip-hop, Toronto folk fusion, and musical theater.
Okay. Oh. Are we really doing this?
Hey.
We are.
Yeah. You ever wonder why we're here? It's one of life's mysteries. Why are we standing here? Is there a plan? Is there a God? What? No, I mean, why are we out here singing?
To kill them blues. Jazz hands.
Yes.
Oh, Sarge, we didn't see you there.
Boys, I've got some news that's gonna blow your minds. And those dirty blues into teeny tiny pieces.
I can hardly contain myself.
We've just received a new shipment of weaponry from command that fills my heart with some sort of new emotion I've never felt before. It makes me feel warm and want to smile.
Sir, I think that's called happiness.
It's disgusting.
So what the hell is it?
Ladies, allow me to introduce you to the M41 surface-to-surface rocket medium anti-vehicle assault weapon. But I like to call it the Spanker.
The Spanker? Why the hell would you call it that?
I'm glad you asked. Well, these letters on the side here, the big SPNKR, stand for Sayonara, see you later, au revoir. See, the blues, they've had it coming with their fancy ghosts and tanks. But with this gun, our battle's won, because it don't just kill, it spanks.
Sarge, the name sounds really stupid. It's really not that great.
Simmons?
Oh, come on. I kind of like that one.
Of course you do.
Up for debate.
Well, if we put our heads together, we can find the perfect name.
Oh, can I go first? My head's fit to burst.
Oh, God, this is so lame.
It's an RPG, a master key, a projectile wrecking ball. A big surprise, a little friend, old Betsy and the law. This lazy boy's my favorite toy, I'll tell you fellas why. You lock your load, it shoots, explodes, and you blow them blues sky high.
Yeah, no, those all suck.
Well, what would you suggest, Griff?
Something cool, like the Equalizer.
The Equalizer?
What, you got any better ideas?
I do.
No one cares!
Now, based on the radioactive impact, I'd call it Simmons Blaster.
Of
Why
course.
not Blue Be Gone or Air Torpedo? Or why not Ass Disaster?
Those names are total garbage.
Oh, right, as if you'd know.
How about AT4 or Galahorn?
Te odio, pendejo.
It's BLG, Blues Destiny, Heat Seeking, Dead Man's Pod. Where death begins, and kill our friends, it's a handheld breath of God. Call it what you will, we got her set to kill, time to paint this canyon red. Cause this noob tube,
Jackhammer,
Compensator,
Gun Slammer,
Pest Dispenser,
Boomstick, Chupa Thingy
Huge Prick,
Iron Shirley with Sambuca, Heavy Metal, Big Bazooka. Means a no good, blues are dead. Ah!
Well, that was
But I
fun.
mean, why can't we just call it the rocket launcher?
Because nothing rhymes with launcher.
Oh.
Now, come on. Got a whole crate full of these babies. It's time to devise our plan of attack.
Oh, that is just great. What is it? What is it? Didn't you just see the song and dance number?
No, I can't see shit from up here.
The Reds got a bunch of rocket launchers and they're gonna attack Blue Base. Oh, I've got an idea. You do?
Yeah. How about you let me use the goddamn sniper rifle so I don't always have to ask you to explain shit?
Oh. Here we go.
Another day I'm stuck here. Another day goes by. Another day I ask myself, why do I even try? These shitheads all around me, they poke and prod and pry. Sometimes I wish that I just die.
Oh, come on, Church. Your life's not that bad. Yeah, but you already died once.
And whose fault was that, Caboose? Tucker did it.
Sheila did it.
I would rather not get involved in this.
Oh, you shut up! You want to know about my life? I'll tell you.
My 9 to 5 is filled with misery. My girlfriend's always such a bitch to me. I think my death counts pushing 3. I just don't get how this is hard to see. And as I lie awake at night, I just want to die.
Oh, please. You're overly dramatic.
You're clearly asymptomatic.
Your life is hardly that traumatic.
But your girlfriend is half aquatic.
No, I think I changed my mind. I wish you'd all die.
Come on, buddy. You gotta get some going for your team.
Yeah, or your girlfriend.
Man, how did
No,
we
really, guys, shut up. I had a whole song dynamic.
I think we
Yeah,
all
shut up, guys.
have a sniper rifle. How about we all
Shut
go
up.
around in a circle
Shut
and
up.
list the things we like?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up!
Living here's not going well. This canyon's my detention cell. I feel the need to scream and yell. I wish that you'd all burn in hell.
Oh, and it gets worse! I have been to jury duty 37 times! I always get the middle seat on flights! Last year, no one wished me a happy birthday! Fuck all of you! Fuck everyone! And fuck this fucking song!
Oh. Look behind you.
Hey, Church?
What?
The Reds are here.
Attention, Blue Team! Prepare for your inevitable demise!
Yep, okay. Stauncher, sponsor? Sponsor doesn't rhyme with launcher. Dude, just roll with me on this, okay? I refuse to call these things.
Men, prepare to fire your name-pending approval devices!
Just call them fucking rocket launchers!
Okay, Church, what's the plan here?
At this point, I'm just thinking about letting them kill us all.
You have got to be kidding.
I'm really, truly not.
Ready? Aim!
Church!
Okay, I've got it.
What?
I'm definitely gonna let them shoot us.
Fire!
Sarge?
Yes, Private Donut?
Do these rocket launchers feel a little light to you?
Wow.
Oh, I just assumed it was because I'm in peak physical condition.
Oh, God. You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Holy shit! They don't have any ammo!
God damn it.
Why would Command send us rocket launchers with no rockets? Who is running this army?
All right, men. Initiate Plan B. Let's bludgeon them to death!
Bring it on, dead man.
Hey-oh!
Wait! Sarge, why go with Plan B when we can go with Plan D?
What the hell is that? Plan Donut?
Nope, the D stands for Dan.
Okay. Why not?
What is happening right now?
I don't know. I just know that I hate it.
Where is that music coming from?
Come on, everybody, let's shake it out.
Well, all right. A peaceful resolution.
Set cannon to funk.
Wow.
Tucker, what the hell are you doing?
I can't help it. Something's taking over.
Oh yeah, move those treads.
Everybody do the chupacabra.
Roofing initiated.
Okay. Yeah.
What is happening right now?
Do the chupa. Do the chupa. Do the chupa.
Donut!
Huh?
What the hell was that?
I was telling the story of Blood Gulch? What kind of messed up world
You captured me pretty well.
Donut, none of that shit ever happened.
Well, maybe not in your
That
version.
explains so
I
much.
decided to spice things up. Add a little pizzazz. The original version was so boring. All we ever did was stand around and talk.
Yes, so, did you actually have song and dance numbers, or...?
Let's take it from the top.
No!
Wow. we go. Well, yeah. That was great. That was a lot of fun. Everything here was pretty distinctly fun. I mean, we started off with the death battle, which was cool. I mean, it was basically just an episode death battle. I mean, there was some stuff with the reds and blues thrown in there. And it worked well, because, I mean, the characters, Boomstick and the other guy, they kind of meshed with it strangely well. So it was good. Yeah, the actual fight between Carolina and the meta was good. I was a bit surprised about Carolina winning after seemingly being behind for most of the fight, being at the disadvantage. But the way they explained it, it kind of made sense. I'm not going to really debate that. I mean, the meta was defeated ultimately by just the regular guys. Though, I mean, that's after the AIs were gone, so this was both of them at their peak, at their prime, so a bit different. But yeah, I mean, I'll accept it. I think I would more expect the meta to win. He always seemed a bit more I don't know, a bit more just, I don't want to say capable. I mean, Carolina's good. She's really good. Just I don't know. It's interesting. But yeah, I'll go with this. I mean, I'm sure they consulted with the actual people who created these characters when they made this, since obviously they would. So yeah, I think that's good. Then we went on. What was the second thing? Was it the gray thing? The gray versus gray? Or was there something between those? I'm forgetting. Because I think it was the gray versus gray. That was fun. That was kind of a silly thing with a bunch of characters we didn't really know. And again, like with the other characters we didn't know, they all ended up dead. So, yeah. That seems to be a thing that happens a lot. It was fun. I love how they played up the fact that it was black and white by giving everyone, or just most everyone, a really old-timey sounding voice. And, yeah, just, it happens that all these reds and blues, they're just all colorblind. Why not? Then we had, I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't know. We had the caboose thing. That was good. That was a cute little thing. Very much a look into Caboose's childlike mind and his innocence, but it actually had a poignant end at the message at the end, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that it kind of got the more heartfelt part of Caboose across as well, not just his stupidity and yeah, childlikeness. Then we had was it the thing with Omega and going into their heads, which probably the weakest segment here. I think it was interesting. It was a good concept, but it was a bit hard to follow, I think. I mean, I could follow it, but it just, like, it went all over the place. I mean, that's kind of the point. That's how it happened. But yeah, it was a good idea, but I actually don't think they really fully got their all out of it. I don't know. It was weird. It was fine. It was fun, but just compared to everything else here, it yeah, not really quite on the same level. Then we had what was it? It was something I really enjoyed. So I really enjoyed the last two things. But I'm not, how am I forgetting this? Yeah, it was oh, the ginger bend thing. Of course. Yeah, that was really fun. Just seeing all Red Team as female was interesting, and they were fairly similar, but apparently more capable of getting things done. Could have done with some more donut. I think that was good. Yeah, and then we got mail text there at the end, and then the way it ended off was great. Just apparently there were some interesting iterations inside the Epsilon unit. It got a bit things turned out a bit different in there before everything came to an end. But yeah, that was fun. That was just a fun idea, and they did it well. And then finally, Red vs. Blue the musical, and that was that was great. And I love how they ended it and actually tied it into continuity. This is how Donut told the story, and that makes so much sense. But it was actually really well done. I mean, some of this, there were only really a couple songs, like only two that really had any length. There was a short opening number, but that didn't really last. And then we had the dance number at the end, but there was mostly just the Red song about the guns, and then the Blue song about Church just being kind of depressed and fed up with everything, and just wanting everyone to die. And yeah, both songs were actually really pretty good, and I had fun with it. I like the idea of a musical episode. That's always a fun thing. Yeah, it was good. So yeah, it was totally a grab bag of things this time, more so than any others. There wasn't even any kind of two-part thing. It was all single one-offs, but everything was entertaining and just fun. So yeah, good stuff. Anyway, hope you liked the reaction. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.